Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic names in American muscle, 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. This is more than just a facelift or a power upgrade. This car pushes the Mustang legacy further into the modern era with tech enhancements, design revisions, and blistering performance. So buckle in, because we're about to explore everything from the exterior design to interior refinement, the driving experience, and of course, pricing. Let's start with that first impression, the exterior.
The 2026 Shelby GT500 has evolved.
But it hasn't lost its muscle car roots. The aggressive front fascia remains unmistakably Shelby, but it's now sharper, leaner, and more aerodynamic. Revised grille with active airflow shutters improves cooling and reduces drag. The hood still features that prominent functional heat extractor, but it's now sculpted with sharper lines that make the front end look even more menacing. Ford has updated the LED headlights with a new DRL signature that echoes the Mustang's performance heritage while embracing a futuristic vibe. Along the sides, you'll notice a more defined belt line and revised rocker panels that make the GT500 look lower and wider than before. The stance is commanding, with standard 20-inch carbon fiber wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2. Tires for maximum grip. At the rear, the Shelby badging proudly sits on a slightly recontoured deck lid, above a new diffuser that enhances downforce, the quad exhausts. Still thereon, they sound just as glorious, if not better, thanks to refined tuning. The rear light bar now stretches cleaner across the width, adding a modern touch to a classic silhouette. Available in bold new colors like Vapor Blue Metallic and Avalanche Gray, this Mustang is a head-turner from every angle. Step inside, and you'll realize this isn't your dad's Mustang. Ford has finally brought the interior up to par with modern luxury performance expectations. The 2026 GT500 boasts a redesigned cockpit that blends old-school muscle car charm with contemporary digital sophistication. The centerpiece, 13.2-inch. Curved infotainment display that flows seamlessly into a 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster. The SYNC5 system is fast, intuitive, and now supports over-the-air updates, improved voice recognition, and multi-screen configurations. Materials inside have seen a noticeable upgrade. Soft-touch, leather-wrapped surfaces dominate the dashboard and door panels. Real aluminum and optional carbon fiber trim elevate the tactile experience. Recaro Performance seats are standard, deeply bolstered and supportive, perfect for carving corners, while remaining surprisingly comfortable for daily drives. They come with optional heating and ventilation. First for Recaros in the GT500. Ambient lighting now spans the cabin with customizable color schemes, creating an immersive nighttime driving experience. Ford also added wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with a 12-speaker B&O sound system that absolutely rocks. The center console has been reconfigured for better ergonomics, and thankfully, the tactile toggle switches return. A nod to enthusiasts who appreciate physical controls over screen-only setups. Rear seat space remains tight as expected in a Mustang coupe, but cargo space is decent for a car in this class, making it surprisingly practical if you're not hauling adults in the back every day. Small storage upgrades like a redesigned wireless charging pad, deeper cup holders, and USB-C ports front and rear round out the usability improvements. Now, it's the most exciting part: performance. The 2026 Mustang Shelby GT500 still uses the 5.2-liter supercharged V8, lovingly dubbed the Predator, but it's been refined for even more efficiency and output. Ford engineers have managed to squeeze an additional 20 horsepower, bringing the total up to a monstrous 770 horsepower and 640 pounds-ft of torque. That power is delivered to the rear wheels via a recalibrated 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that now shifts even faster with improved programming for street and track driving. 0 to 60. Just under 3.3 seconds. Quarter mile. Expect low 10s with drag radials. This car isn't just fast in a straight line either. Thanks to revised Magnarite adaptive dampers, stiffer bushings, and a slightly wider rear track, cornering is more confident and predictable. The GT500 feels planted and razor-sharp, especially for a car that weighs over 4,000 pounds. Ford has also reworked the drive modes, adding a new Track Plus mode that adjusts throttle response, suspension, steering weight, and exhaust note. For maximum aggression, speaking of that exhaust, still one of the best in the game. It growls, barks, and pops on overrun like a proper muscle machine. But when you tone it down in normal mode, it's surprisingly civilized. New for 2026 is a track performance package that includes an upgraded front splitter, carbon fiber, rear wing, adjustable camber plates, and more aggressive brake cooling ducts. And those brakes? Massive 6-piston Brembos up front, clamped down on 16.5-inch rotors, delivering fade-free stopping power, even under repeated high-speed abuse. On the tech front, Ford has improved its driver assistance systems. You now get standard adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. While purists might scoff at assists in a performance car, they're thoughtfully tuned here and can be turned off entirely for track days. Let's talk pricing. The 2026 Shelby GT500 starts at around $84,000, up slightly from the previous model. But considering the upgrades and the performance it delivers, it's still a solid value compared to European competitors. Fully loaded with the track performance, packaged carbon wheels, and premium tech, expect to spend around $100,000. Yes, it's a lot for a Mustang. But it's also a supercar killer in disguise. Fuel economy isn't exactly the strong suit, but no surprises there. Expect around 12 mpg city and 18 mpg highway though if you're buying a GT50, or you're not doing it for the savings at the pump. To wrap it up, the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 is a beast in every sense, more refined. It's more aggressive and more modern than ever before. Ford has struck a remarkable balance between raw American muscle and high-tech sophistication. It's a car that thrills on track, dominates the streets, and still manages to offer enough comfort and tech to be a livable daily driver if you can tame the power under your right foot. If you're looking for a performance coupe that stays true to its heritage while embracing the future, the 2026 GT500 should be at the top of your list. It's not just a Mustang, it's the Mustang turned up to 11.